Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Luke Ness Monster. If you guys didn't know, San Diego Comic-Con is going on this weekend, and a ton of Hasbro Black Series products are starting to be shown off at Hasbro's booth in San Diego, and we're getting a good first look at a bunch of new Black Series figures, like the brand new Black Series Yoda, Maul and Speeder, and even figures like Thrawn. But there are so many more figures than just that, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Really quick though, we're actually giving away this clone 2-pack here on the channel at 15k subscribers, so if you do want to make sure you enter into that, you do have to be subbed to the channel. So go down and hit the like button, subscribe, and once we actually do hit 15k, I'll make a giveaway video, and all you have to do is comment on that giveaway video to enter. And of course, there's still a few days left to enter our member giveaways for the month of July. For our premium members, we're giving away this ARC Trooper Echo, and for our standard members, we're giving away this Imperial Crosshair. If you do want a chance to win, all you have to do is go down and hit that join button down below. Anybody who joins in the month of July will automatically be entered to win, but there's only a few days left, so if you do want a chance to win this ARC Trooper Echo or Imperial Crosshair, consider going down and hitting that join button down below. Anyway, onto the video. First up, we actually do have some photos from the ToyArk posted to the Star Wars Toy Collector's Instagram, and first up, we have the look at the brand new Yoda, specifically from the Yoda and Gree 2-pack. This is the first prequel Yoda we're getting in the line, and he looks absolutely incredible. I believe this is actually the first time we're getting to look at the figure without it being a CG render. This is the first physical images of the figure we get to see, and I think it looks really good. I know the color of the cloak was a big concern for a lot of people, but seeing it in hand here, I think it looks great, and especially that Jedi Council chair. I'm so excited for that, and hopefully Hasbro decides to do more Jedi Council chairs here in the near future. But I also got to really approve of that Revenge of the Sith head sculpt for Yoda. It looks great, straight out of the movie, and when I first saw this photo, I was just super impressed by how good that face sculpt looked on especially such a tiny figure, so really excited for this one. And I can't wait to see what other sets the Clones of the Republic line has to offer in the future. We also do have a photo here of the Phantom Menace 3-pack with Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Maul. And I think all three of these figures look great. Obviously, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are re-releases, but the Maul here is brand new, and I think it looks really good. One thing I do want to point out, though, is we actually did see some leaked images of what was rumored to be the single release of Maul here, and I'll throw them up on the screen, but one thing that's really noticeable is that he has a soft goods kind of skirt piece in the leaked image, but he definitely does not have that on this version here, and so it's definitely interesting, and it's weird to see the differences between these two figures. And that actually brings us to the next photo here, which is Maul on the Sith speeder, and it looks absolutely incredible. I think it turned out amazing, and I just wanted to point this out because obviously this is the first time we're actually seeing it out of box, but I think that's what the original leak was from this figure here, not the 3-pack version or even the single release, and that's because I think the hard plastic waist cape got in the way of this figure sitting down on the speeder bike, and so they made an alternate version for the speeder bike, so that way the soft goods would get out of the way and he could actually sit on the bike. And so I think the leaked image was of the speeder bike version and not the 3-pack or the single release. Nevertheless, though, this figure looks incredible, and this is just another vehicle that's been super popular and one that's been highly desirable in the line for a long time now, and so I'm really happy we're finally getting it. And again, I just wanted to say a quick reminder that this is Hasbro's soft launch for the vehicle line. They're kind of testing the waters to see if vehicles are still something people want in the line, and so they're doing exclusives like this. And so if you do want the vehicle line to come back to the Black Series, you gotta actually show up for these releases and purchase these ones, because it's showing Hasbro that we want more vehicles in the line. So just wanted to put that out there so you guys know, if you want more vehicles in line, you gotta show up for this and the STAP speeder. Next up here, we do have some photos of the hologram line. Not ones that I care too much about, but this is actually the first time we're seeing Vader in hand and not as a 3D render. And I gotta say, I think the soft goods turned out really good on him. And so that brings a lot of hope for some future soft goods figures in the hologram line, like an Emperor Palpatine or even something like a Princess Leia. So fingers crossed, we will see. But I think soft goods like this are a good sign for more figures in the future from the hologram line. And then last up for the ToyArk, we actually do have photos of the Jedi Survivor 3-pack, and I gotta say, I think this one looks pretty good. I think the Super Battle Droid is what really shines for the set. I think the paint job looks great. I do love the blaster cannon arm, as well as the blast effects on the other arm. I think that one is really the reason you're going to be buying the set. I think the Magna Guard looks okay. I do like the soft goods on it, but I think the normal Battle Droid just is, mediocre Battle Droid repaint, so it is what it is, but I think this one is a pretty cool set, and I'm still on the fence if I'm going to pick it up or not, but I think it looks good here in person. Next up, we do have some photos from MCU Collector 24 on Instagram, and as you can see here, we do kind of have a wide shot of 4 or 5 different figures in this case, and I think they look really dang good. Next up, zooming into that Commander Gree, I gotta say, this guy looks absolutely incredible. You can tell he is on the 2023 clone body, and he looks really dang good. I know some people don't like that it's the comic look for him and not the, like, Revenge of the Sith look, but honestly, we already have Revenge of the Sith look, and so I'm always open to new variants and new paint jobs of clones. And so I think this guy looks incredible here in person, and I'm really excited to get this set. He's definitely one of my most anticipated figures of the year. Next up, we actually have a look at Grand Admiral Thrawn, and this is the first time we're seeing him as a physical figure too. Before, all the glam shots were just 3D renders, so it's really nice to see a physical figure for him, and the face sculpt turned out incredible. I think it looks just like the actor from the Ahsoka show. Definitely going to be picking this one up and swapping out with the Thrawn that I already have, because I think that one is not as good compared to this brand new live action version. And this is also the first time we're seeing that brand new officer body, and I'm really excited to see how the articulation is on this, and I'm hoping that they kind of do remakes of some of those older officers on this new body. Like, I want a Tarkin, I want a Admiral Piet, I want a General Veers, all on this updated body. Next up here is Captain Enoch, and he's looking great so far, so I'm really excited to get him in hand, but he is on that base 2020 Stormtrooper body, so I'm really excited for him. I think he looks great, and it's definitely one of my more anticipated sets coming out at the end of this year, so really, really looking forward to this figure. And the Night Trooper here is the other one in that 2-pack, and he's looking great as well. Another one of those Stormtrooper variants I'm excited to be getting. I think the new sculpt and the new paint is looking great on this guy, and so it'll be really cool to try to army build this alongside Thrawn and Captain Enoch. So another one I'm pretty excited for, and I think he looks great here in person. This one is another one that I've already talked about in my last video, but I wanted to cover it because we're looking at first look figures, and this one was just revealed, and so it's nice to finally get a good look at it. It was actually just posted to Eric from Hasbro, the designer, to his Instagram story, and I think it's looking really dang good. I'm really excited to see this guy in hand, and I know it was just revealed today, but it's one that I'm super excited for, and it really brings me some hope that the vehicle line is not fully dead in the Black Series. So fingers crossed, we will see, but I think it's looking amazing. So yeah, this was just kind of a first look at a lot of these brand new Black Series products that are going to be hitting stores here pretty soon. So I just wanted to cover them here on the channel because this is the first time we're seeing them in person and in an actual physical environment. So really, really excited for these, and obviously I'm going to be covering all of the brand new Black Series reveals tomorrow at San Diego Comic-Con. So go down and hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on any Black Series news and reveals, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.